What if your car could talk to you? Tell you where it is or if it needs a checkup? Well, today that's exactly what we're going to do. We're taking this little device, the Jio Motive, and we're going to walk through the setup step by step to turn a regular car into a fully connected smart car. Let's get started. So this is it, the Jio Motive JCR 1440. You could think of it as a brand new brain for your car. It's a super simple plug-and-play device that unlocks some pretty powerful features, like tracking your car's location in real time, checking on its health, and even turning it into a Wi-Fi hotspot. Alright, so you've got the box in your hands, and you're ready to give your ride a serious upgrade. The whole process is really just about connecting this clever little gadget to your car and then to your phone to give you total peace of mind.
First things first, let's pop open the box. Now, this isn't just about getting the device out. We're on the lookout for a couple of key things inside that are going to make the setup down the road way smoother.
Okay, so inside, of course, you'll find the Jio Motive unit itself. That's the main event. But just as important, you're going to see a label with something called an IMEI number. This is basically your device's unique fingerprint. You'll also see the little status lights, which we'll talk about in a minute, and the user manual.
I'm telling you, do not lose this number. Seriously. This 15-digit IMEI is the one and only key that links this physical device to your account in the app. Here's a pro tip. Just pull out your phone right now and take a quick picture of it. You'll thank me later. Alright, with that IMEI number safely stored, it's time to head out to the car. We're about to find your vehicle's OBD2 port and get this thing plugged in. This is where the magic really begins.
So what on earth is an OBD2 port? Don't worry, it's not as technical as it sounds. It's a standard port that's in most cars made after 2010. As you can see here, it's usually hiding under the dashboard, kind of near your knees when you're in the driver's seat. If you're having trouble finding it, the JioThings app actually has a handy little OBD port locator feature to help you out. The actual installation is just 4 super simple steps. First, and this is really important, make sure your car's ignition is completely off. Step 2, find that port we just talked about. Third, just plug the Jio Motive in until it feels snug. And finally, go ahead and start the engine. That's literally it.
The second you start the engine, the device powers up. And the first thing you'll notice are its little status lights blinking on. This is the device's way of saying hello and letting you know if everything's working like it should. You're going to see 3 separate little lights. Each one tells a different story. You've got one for the LTE or 4G network connection, one for Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, and one for GPS to handle all the location stuff. Now, the most important light to check right now is the one for LTE. Think of it like a traffic light. If it's solid green or blue, you've got a strong signal and you're good to go. If it's red or blinking red, that means the signal is weak. You might just need to move your car to a spot with better reception before we move on. All right, hardware's installed, the lights are looking good, and now it's time to grab your phone and complete the setup with what I like to call the digital handshake inside the JioThings app. First things first, you'll need to head to your app store and download the JioThings app if you haven't already. Once you've got it installed, just open it up and sign in with your Jio mobile number. It'll walk you through a quick OTP verification to make sure it's you. So once you're logged in, you'll want to find the My Vehicle section or tab. From there, you'll see a big, clear button that says Add Vehicle. Go ahead and tap that to get this whole process started. And here's where that picture we took earlier comes in handy. The app's going to ask for that 15-digit IMEI number. You can type it in if you want, but honestly, the easiest way is to just tap the scan option and point your phone's camera at the QR code on the box. So much faster. Next up, the app just needs to know a little bit about your car to build its profile. You'll just fill in the basics, the make, the model, what kind of fuel it takes, and the registration number. Once you fill that in, just hit save. Okay, we're almost there. The final piece of the puzzle is getting the device's built-in SIM card connected to a data plan. But don't worry, you don't need to go out and buy a new plan for this. Let's get it activated. The app is now going to ask you to set up that data plan. It uses a really clever service called Jio Everywhere Connect, which basically just lets the device share the data from your existing Jio mobile plan. That means no separate bills or recharges to worry about. Pretty cool, right? On this screen, your phone will automatically search for and find the Jio Motive device that's plugged into your car. All you have to do is tap on it to confirm, yep, that's the one I want to connect to my data plan. And that's it. Your part is done for now. The app will show a message that says SIM activation in progress. Behind the scenes, the request has been sent and your device is now talking to the Jio network to get itself connected. Okay, Listen up, because this next part is absolutely critical. You have to turn your car's ignition on at least one time within the next 7 days. This is the final step that officially activates the SIM card and locks in the connection. So just make sure you take your car for a spin sometime this week to seal the deal.
And just like that, you're done. Once that activation is complete, your app's dashboard is going to light up with all sorts of information. You'll see your car's live location, its battery health, your trip history, the whole shebang. Your car is now officially a smart car.
You've just unlocked a whole new world of information about your vehicle. Everything from your driving habits to security alerts that tell you exactly where your car is at all times. So with all this new data right at your fingertips, what are you most excited to check out first?